I've been kind of sick.
A little bit. I mean,
kind of.
I would go to the hospital. You don't have to do this, Corey.
No, I have to.
We can record in the hospital.
The fans demand it.
I don't think the people do demand it. The people demand that you're healthy and happy and healthy.
And wise? No. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Smark Avengers. My name is Corey, and with me is Dylan and Jon. I don't know when the show officially started and what we're leaving in.
Hi.
Hello.
Ghost Jon.
Ghost Jon. So, we had our auction last week. That was a lot of fun, where we did a Justice League and no one got Batman, which is a very rare thing.
I didn't want Batman.
No.
I did, but never mind.
Yeah, but you got some ghost or something. I don't know who you got. I don't remember.
I don't think anyone got a ghost.
Can we tell you who you got? It's in
the book. Don't need to. They can watch it last week.
No. Let me look it up in the book.
Okay. Can you show us the Sugar Man and MODOK picture if you come across it?
God damn it, Corey. That's what I was going to do. I was doing a bit where I wasn't going to look it up at all. I was going to show him the Sugar Man picture.
There he is.
Oh, let me look up all the things that are written down. Sugar Man.
So
see the things first before you like preemptive it, you know?
Okay. All right. So, because we're all feeling a little bit loosey-goosey, I thought it'd be fun to bring us back down to another one of our an older episode idea. You go back to it, which is we did a trivia show, and I believe Dylan won last time on the trivia game.
How no, he didn't. I did.
I thought Dylan won because we got down to the Eminem Punisher team up question, and that's what won him.
No, that's not right. Surely.
No, Jon, I think Corey is correct. That I definitely won something.
Because then it turned to us talking about that Punisher Eminem book for a little too long.
I do vaguely remember talking about that book, but
do you want me to check and see if it's in the records? Let me have a look and see if it's in here.
Yeah, let's see it in the records.
Oh yeah, there it is. I think that's it right there.
It's clearly the look of defeat on Jon's face is right there.
Dear.
Wait, which one? This one?
Yeah, that's the look of defeat on Jon's face.
Looks pretty happy
Dylan.
to me.
That's you giving him a proper licking.
Oh, I licked him all right.
Mm.
And then I beat him at the quiz.
So we are going to play a little game where we're going to do some trivia, comic book based. I have 50 Marvel Comics related questions in front of me. The difficulty of them ranging from super fucking easy to maybe somewhat challenging. But because I know Dylan and Jon are very Marvel based people, I also have another twist here involved in the game, and that is I have 50 DC Comics related ones where admittedly Dylan and Jon aren't as comfortable. So I decided to throw a little caveat in here at the very last minute. So this is going to be for points as always, and we're going to go until we run out of questions, essentially. Maybe we go a little bit shorter than that, maybe a bit longer. We'll see who waves the flag of defeat first. But essentially, what I would like to do, if you're interested in it, is your Marvel Comics-based questions are going to be 1 point each. DC Comics, because it's an area you may or may not be more familiar with, is going to be worth 2 points. So when it is your turn, you can ask whether or not you take a Marvel or a DC. And the order of those questions are going to be at random. So it could be a very easy DC Comics related question, and you get 2 points for practically nothing. Or it asks you about some character you've never fucking heard of, and you are held to either 2 points or 0 points.
Big stakes.
Big stakes.
Big stakes. What do we get if we win?
Big stake.
Oh,
a big stake. I will mail it to you from here. My government is in a bit of disarray right now, so I have no guarantee if you will ever receive it.
I don't know if that's true. It's gone from strength to strength, Corey. It's never been better.
Never been better. Oh boy. Anyway, does that sound good for you guys?
Yes.
Acceptable.
Okay. Well, who would like to go first?
Should we flip a coin?
We can flip a coin if you'd like. Do you want me to bring up the coin flip thing and share the screen?
You don't have a coin?
No, but Google has a coin.
Oh, Google has everything. Let's just do all our stuff on Google.
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me bring it up. All right, now I'm going to share my screen with you guys.
John, do you want to call it?
This is important.
I'll call it. I'll go heads.
All right, can you see it?
Nope.
No.
You cannot see it. Okay.
But if you flip the coin, I could see that. Okay, this looks like something. Yes.
All right, tell me when.
Anytime.
All right, and who's calling it and what for?
John called head. What do you call heads?
Heads. I can't see it, but I'll just trust you guys.
Dylan, what did you get?
It's heads.
All right, I was giving Dylan the opportunity to be honest or not.
Well, didn't I live up to my honesty?
You did.
Yeah.
So, John, you get to go first. So, the question is, do you want a Marvel question or a DC question?
Let's go Marvel first of all.
All right. So, John, the Fantastic Four have their headquarters in what building? A, Stark Tower. B, Fantastic Headquarters. C, the Baxter Building. D, the Xavier Institute.
The Baxter Building.
That is 1 point for John. Does anybody have any thoughts on the Fantastic Four, considering stuff about that movie?
You see the trailer?
I have not.
It looks really cool.
Oh, that was all right. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
Dylan, your turn. Do you want to take a Marvel question for 1 point or a DC question for 2?
DC, baby.
All right. So, Dylan, for 2 points, who is Pamela Isley's alter ego?
Space Ghost?
Is that your final answer?
Say her name again?
Pamela Isley.
Poison Ivy?
That is correct.
Ugh.
Dylan, you get 2 points.
That is unfair. You should have taken his first answer.
Space Ghost?
Yeah.
You don't know that she wasn't Space Ghost.
I'm pretty certain she wasn't Space Ghost.
Who was Space? What's Space Ghost's real identity?
Not Pamela Isley.
George Wendt.
You don't. The guy from Cheers. Norm. That's what they say when he comes into the space station.
Yep, that's what they say. Or Morn if you're watching Deep Space Nine. There's a bar in Deep Space Nine. There's a regular alien that's always there. His name is Morn. It's Norm backwards. It's an homage to Cheers.
No.
Very clever.
Yep. Anyway, so John, it's your turn. Do you want to take a Marvel or a DC question?
I'll go DC this time.
All right, John.
Space Ghost, you might win.
What body-altering drug does Bane use?
Venom.
That is correct. John, you get 2 points.
Hell yeah.
Well done.
See, I did it on my first answer as well.
Well, did you see that I said well done, and I was very positive towards the good job you did, and didn't go, that's total bullshit. Why'd you give a question about Batman? I didn't do that. See? Corey's busy drawing a picture of flowers.
Yeah.
And there's a naked lady in the middle of the flowers. Corey, you're gonna have to show us this picture.
Dylan, can you actually I'm just replicating a picture of you drew of the same thing. Can you show it to us one more time?
Let me have a look at my book here. I got so many pictures. So many pictures. But one with flowers?
Yeah, one with flowers.
That one?
Yep, exactly. Right there. Yeah, you see the flower right there.
Their flowers if you look hard enough.
Yo. Hey, Dylan, speaking of flowers, do you want to take a Marvel or a DC question?
DC, baby.
All right. Who is the commanding officer of Task Force X? These are the hard ones for a reason.
I know this.
What? No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, nobody knows this. Corey made this up.
No.
He's not a real. DC isn't a real thing. Corey just made up 50 dumb questions. And you know what? I bet Space Ghost isn't the answer to any of them. What I think.
Well, I don't think Space Ghost is a property of DC Comics.
Oh, yeah, it's always an excuse.
They were a property of Hanna-Barbera. They're under the same umbrella now, but still.
Bingo, that counts.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, that's why you see Star Wars and Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's why I agreed.
All the time. You know. Anyway, how come you give us multiple choice options for the easy questions and don't do that for the hard questions?
These are the hard questions.
Right. The ones that would need a multiple choice thing.
All right, I'll tell you what. I will give you a hint, but it's going to reduce the value by 1 point.
What's
so
that? What was that, John? What?
Just handing.
Try to sigh louder into the microphone.
I'm not handing it. I'm just going to tell him that, I'm going to give him a hint and it reduces the value. Okay. Do you want a hint?
No, because then the whole point of going to DC question is to get 2 points, right?
Yep, so you're 2 or nothing right now.
Right, I could have just asked for an easy, who was Dr. Octopus question,
Yeah, exactly, you could have. You're stalling.
I forgot what the question was.
Who is the commanding officer of Task Force X?
Okay, then my answer is, it's a trick question. There is no such thing as Task Force X.
I'm tempted to give that to you a little bit because they are a secret organization, but no. Task Force X is a real thing. The answer would be Amanda Waller. Task Force X is the in-canon name of the Suicide Squad.
Okay, yeah, John would have got that then.
Mm-hmm. So, John, do you want a Marvel or a DC question?
I'll go DC again.
Okay. In Action Comics #1, released in 1938, who was introduced as DC's first ever superhero?
Superman?
That would be correct.
No, if I was like a different kind of character, John, I could be like, oh, what the fuck? He gets all these. I can't believe he got the one with fucking Superman. But I'm not that guy, John, am I?
Well, maybe you should be.
God, what a negative life that would be if I was constantly bemoaning my co-host on my podcast that I do for enjoyment.
So Dylan, it's your turn. Do you want to take a DC question or a Marvel question?
He got 2 points for that.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking. No disparaging here. Just making sure. Well, I may as well go for a Marvel question because I've not been doing so well in the old DC ones. We'll just see this one is like fucking. Who wrote the 1978 one-shot issue of Spider-Man where he gambles against the devil? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Dylan, your question. Peter Parker works as photographer for A, the Daily Planet, B, the Daily Bugle, C, the New York Times, D, the Rolling Stone.
If I start giving out fake answers as a joke, are you going to start like taking the joke answers for real, or will I still have that wiggle room?
You'll have the wiggle room. I have to tell your sincerity for it to count against you.
Well, I wouldn't want to anger anybody by doing a bunch of joke answers and then having them go, oh, you have to take his first answer. Not that anybody in the show would be that pedantic, obviously.
It's the good sportsmanship that I like about you two.
That's what we're known for. Daily Bugle?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, great.
That's right. Dylan, you get 1 point for that. John, do you want to take a DC or a Marvel question?
I'm feeling it. I'll go DC again.
Okay. In 2016's Suicide Squad movie, who was the first member of the team to die?
Shit. I can picture him, but I don't know what his name is.
Can you draw a picture of him?
Dylan, I think you have a picture of this character.
Let me just check my picture book while John's thinking.
Yeah, while John prepares his answer.
Joe would be really good, Corey.
What would be really good?
If I drew a second picture.
Dylan, That's next week. You're just gonna come at us with another picture.
Instead of just having to go to this old chestnut again. Here it is.
There it is, baby.
It gets more beautiful the more you see it. That's why I keep doing it.
All right, John. So do you have an answer?
I don't know. I think it's like grappling hook guy.
I will say close. The answer is Slipknot.
There you go.
So no points
that's
for
a
John
band.
on that one.
I knew these were fake.
You know what's oddly enough though? That's the one that character doesn't wear a mask. Weird. Dylan, do you want a DC question or a Marvel question? I will tell you a DC question will tie you with John.
Yeah, but it'll be fucking something I don't know.
That's the risk.
To be fair, there's a good risk that the
Marvel one may also be hard.
I also don't know.
Yeah, it's trivia.
Yeah, let's do DC, right? You only live once. This is how I imagine I spend my life. Gambling all my points.
Guessing on
DC
comic book
questions.
stuff you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then dying.
All right, Dylan. Kirk Langstrom is also known as what villain or antihero name?
I know this
Kirk?
as well.
All right, well then you answer it.
but the points go to Dylan.
Yeah. That's a fair trade. Then we
sealed.
both do the work, you know. Peter Dinklage?
No. Would you like to know the answer?
No.
Okay, fair enough. We'll just move on. Dylan or John?
Yes, it was Man-Bat.
It was Man-Bat.
Yeah.
Man-Spider, Man-Cheetah, Man-Bat.
Yes.
That's the rule. The rule of threes: man, cheetah, man, spider, man, bat. That's how you remember.
Yep.
I will
go. The
go
mnemonic device.
DC for this one, please.
Okay, DC. John, who are the characters that make up the Gotham City Sirens?
John sounds pretty healthy right there.
It's the sound of a healthy adult man.
John's having a good time.
Gotham City Sirens. Is that Oracle?
I will tell you. Do you want me to stop you when you're incorrect, or let you go?
Yeah, just stop me when I'm incorrect. Put me out my misery.
Right, you're already incorrect.
Oh, thank God for that.
The Gotham City Sirens are the team up of Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy.
Oh, of course.
Dylan, do you want a Marvel or a DC question?
Can you ask me a question about Pearl Jam?
Are you familiar with a certain indie wrestler whose name is Steven Flo? Because you told me everybody sends you the link to that one.
I have been sent that fucking video a million times.
So many times.
And it says a lot that people, they're like, this is your two favorite things. And I'm like, I don't know. Wrestling's in my top two. You know?
Yep. So DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Marvel. Okay.
What?
Dylan.
What animal does Spider-Man really like? Dogs.
Thor has two war goats that pull his chariot. They are named A. Balder and Hermod, B. Thunder and Lightning, C. Ask and Imbla, or D. Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher.
I hope it's the last one, because that's awesome things to name goats.
Is that your answer though?
Yeah, fucking right. I was gonna say 3, but now I'm gonna say 4.
Dylan, you are correct. Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher are the names of Thor's war goats.
He is some style, man. He understands it, you know.
All right, we are 5 questions in. Our score is John with 5 points, Dylan at 4.
It's 5 more points than I thought I would get.
John, would you like a DC question or a Marvel question?
I'll go Marvel this time.
Okay. Before he became the radioactive man, Chin Lu was A, a spy, B, a nuclear physicist, C, a soldier, D, a pilot.
I say nuclear physicist.
Correct. That's 1 point for John. Dylan, would you like a DC or a Marvel question?
I'm gonna go Marvel again.
Okay. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s highest-ranking agent is A. Nick Fury, B. Steve Rogers, C. Peter Parker, D. Natalia Romanoff.
Nick Fury.
That is correct. It's 1 point for Dylan.
I was really sure you could be like, actually, in an episode of the comics that they released 2 weeks ago, Steve Rogers has actually been promoted to chief captain of S.H.I.E.L.D., and so you're incorrect.
Actually, who is in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. these days? Is it Nick Fury Jr. still?
I don't think Shield's around anymore, is it?
Yeah,
Or
I
did
have
it
no
get
idea.
brought back?
I have no clue.
Oh, they'll
Marvel's
come back.
weird.
How can you get rid of a classic angle like that?
John, would you like a DC or a Marvel?
I'll go Marvel again, please.
All right. Captain America was frozen in which war? World War I, World War II, the Cold War, or the American Civil War?
World War II.
Dang it. Thought you were gonna say the Civil War.
No, he was killed in the Civil War. Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
Let's go DC and roll the dice.
Okay. Which Robin graduated to become Nightwing?
Shit, you've told me this like a billion times. Fuck. Nightwing.
Yep.
What are the Robins again?
No, don't tell him.
We're not doing multiple choices for DC.
Hang on. Dick Grayson is one.
Yep. Dick Grayson is one.
Damon Wayne is one. I don't think it was him.
Two of them.
I think it's the other one. I know there's four.
The other one?
Technically five.
There's
but
five.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them's a girl.
But that's the technicality because, let's be honest, women can't be superheroes. Am I right, guys?
Women can't be Nightwing. Except I think she did at one point.
Well, you have fun on this show.
You do.
What the fuck is his name? Oh, is it Tim Drake? That's what I'm gonna go for.
Incorrect. Tim Drake became Red Robin. Dick Grayson became Nightwing.
No. Well, I remember loads of Robins. Aren't you proud of me, Corey? Aren't you proud of me?
I am proud you remember some. I am proud of you remember the Robins.
I remember 3 of the Robins, and I remember one of them was a girl, so that counts.
Yeah. 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, that's the best I could hope for. That's what I'm gonna get in this quiz.
Best you hope for. John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I'll go DC this time.
Okay. What is the Superman villain Manchester Black's superpower?
Oh, fuck off.
It could be literally anything.
Take a stab in the dark.
He's a ghost, but he lives in space?
Can he control, like, the ground? Like, I don't know, do stuff with the ground, make it turn into,
terraforming?
into big fists and stuff? And...
Yeah.
Incorrect. Manchester Black is a high-level telepath.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Well, that would be difficult because he probably uses telepathy to like stop that.
There you go. John or Dylan, would you like a DC or a Marvel question?
You can't tell the difference between me and John.
Sorry.
Look at us. We look completely different.
That's true. John, I can say comfortably, John looks nothing like you do, Dylan.
You can't say that comfortably because you don't know for certain.
Exactly. So, Dylan, do you want a Marvel or a DC?
I'm going to go with DC, but the last DC question you just asked, please. The one about Manchester Black.
Do you really want a DC question or a Marvel question?
The way you asked me that make me feel like the DC question is going to be really fucking hard.
No. I just want to make sure you were sure that you want a DC and not a Marvel because you gave me a joke answer, and I always want to clarify.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. So
You gotta pick one. It's one or the other.
So I'm gonna go with DC.
Okay. Who did the original artwork for Harley Quinn?
Whoever animated the TV show.
I need a name.
The animation studio of the show.
They have a name, not the studio, the guy.
Guy.
Yeah.
He did all the animation on the cartoon.
He did the character designs. Yes.
I think I know this.
Manchester Black.
Mhm.
John, do you want to take a stab at it since you know the answer?
Is it Tim Deeney?
No. You got Bruce Timm and Paul Dini backwards.
Oh, fucking hell. Well,
You
It's
fucked
Bruce
up
Timm.
there, John.
yeah.
Yeah. As Bruce Timm designed, most of his women look the same, unfortunately for him. He has an aesthetic he likes. John, it is your turn. Do you want a DC or a Marvel?
I'll go Marvel, please.
Marvel, okay.
Don't you think it's more fun just like striking out in the DC ones?
I want to get some points
You
on the
get some,
board
right?
first.
You're doing all right, kid.
John, the vampire hunter Blade is A mutant,
Vampire?
B, a human, C, a vampire, D, half a vampire.
He's half a vampire.
That is correct. John, you get a point. Dylan, you want a Marvel or a DC?
DC.
Okay. I love your strength in this.
I'm
This
gonna
one
get
should-
it.
all
I'm
right.
gonna get it.
I'm
one of
going to
these
tell
days.
you should do well at this one.
Don't
Because-
pick it up and make it seem like I'm an idiot. Because when I get it wrong, I'm gonna look so stupid. John's gonna laugh at me.
Dylan, how are Superman and Supergirl related?
So like brother and sister.
Correct.
Fucking no.
They're cousins.
Of course they're cousins. Why wouldn't they be?
We talked about it last week when we did the auction because Power Girl is a version of Supergirl from another world, and she is Superman's cousin.
Did we explicitly say that on the show?
We did.
Is that a bit where I was listening?
You voted. You bid on her and won her.
I
so
did,
I hope that
right?
you did.
But I didn't because I didn't.
You're too
I didn't-
busy looking at that picture of her.
Correct. Correct. I wasn't talking about whose cousin is
Ayo.
who. I'm not looking at the family album. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So right now our points, we're 10 questions in. John, you have 8 points. Dylan, you have 5.
Pretty good.
So John, it's your turn. Would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I'll go DC, please.
Okay. What city do Green Arrow and Black Canary call home?
Oh shit.
I will tell you, do not say Arrow because you're going to be wrong.
Man, this is annoying.
Is that your final answer?
No, hang on. I'm
No!
processing. Give me a minute.
Wait.
So I know, obviously, Batman's Gotham. The Flash is Central City.
Process of elimination.
Arrow is. How have I forgotten what it's called?
Atlantis.
Oh, fuck it. I can't remember. New York. That's
Incorrect. The answer is Star City.
Wrong.
Star
I knew
City.
Star City. So,
Name
Dylan,
that.
would you like a DC or a Marvel question?
I really want to go for DC again, just for a crack.
Okay.
I mean, I'd love some points. Sure, I would. But that's not how my life goes, man. My life is a constant stream of losing all the time, all the way down to the bottom of the hill.
What's great about this is, though, much like your life, it is a choice you're making to lose all the time, apparently.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Every instinct I have is wrong. The Summer of George. You know what I mean?
Summer George. So, what is the Flash Barry Allen's day job? It's the look.
That's my face, Corey. I can't help that. The way God made me.
In his
With a
own
weird
image.
face and a perennial loser. That's what he did.
In his
I
own
hate
image.
him. Huh?
In his own image.
Yeah, he feels bad about that. He's like, I look like that.
Losing all the time.
Yeah, whoops.
So yeah, what is how does Barry Allen make his money?
I have so many joke answers. Because I'm not going to get the right answer.
might surprise yourself.
We just talked about this, Corey. Remember the sliding scale? He works in airplanes.
Incorrect. He is a
Wait.
forensic. Oh,
Well, he's a forensic something, which ruined me because the other thing I was going to say was he was a shoe salesman. So
No.
they were obviously both incorrect.
yes, he's a forensic scientist.
I like how you stopped after forensic as if I couldn't guess. Like,
Hey,
forensic what? Forensic boat
accounting is a
operator?
thing.
You don't know? Maybe. You know.
Forensic accounting is a real job.
Forensic.
It is real, and that is the truth. It is a real thing. It is someone whose entire job is for crimes going through someone's accounting.
That's the one Trump capped. We got to keep that one. That one makes sense. But get rid of all the other fucking. Get rid of.
Make sure it's
other
pointed
stuff.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Point it away from me, but keep them.
So long as there's no trans people doing that job, get your ass out of here. Like, Jesus.
Hey, John, would you like a DC or a Marvel question?
I will go DC.
Okay. Dr. Manhattan, Rorschach, and the Comedian all belong to which group?
The Watchmen.
Incorrect.
Oh, fuck. It's the Minutemen?
It's the Minutemen.
Fuck. Oh.
Corey, I'm going to say this. That's great because I also would have fucked that up.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
I got to go DC, right? Gotta get those points on the board.
All right, we could do that. Who is the founder of the...
Hypothetically, we could.
Sure. Who is the founder of the League of Assassins?
Well, looks like those points aren't coming to me anytime soon. Billy the Kid?
Is that your answer? Is that your answer? Incorrect. It is Ra's al Ghul.
I think if you look back far enough into history, Corey, you'll find that it's actually Billy the Kid.
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
We're having so much luck on these DC questions.
You certainly are.
I think I'll go for another DC one.
Okay.
You're gonna be the one that gets it right, and then I'm gonna see that you got it right. I'm like, I could do it too, and then I'm gonna lose some more. You know.
The Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes, gets his powers from what?
Beatles.
Like some sort of scarab thing.
I need a little more specific information than that.
I don't know. The blue scarab.
Where is it from?
The future.
Correct. It is an alien symbiote, much like Venom.
Well then,
man.
it could have came from the future.
Yeah.
Could have. Dylan, would you like a DC or a Marvel question?
Why don't we try something different and go for that DC, baby?
Okay. Marvel's Deadpool is a copy of what DC villain?
Oh, what's his fucking name? I know his real name. It's Slade Wilson. Does that count?
I will give you Slade Wilson.
It's okay. Now
Because I feel like knowing
Wilson.
Slade Wilson is...
Can I
would say that's harder than his supervillain name, to be frank.
It's like Deathshot or something, isn't it?
Deathstroke.
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 I think Slade Wilson's easier to guess because it's almost the same as fucking Deadpool's name.
Well, I would say Slade Wilson would be harder because it is his character, it is his name, but also maybe a little easier because in Teen Titans, the cartoon, they didn't want to use Deathstroke as a name, so the villain was just known as Slade.
Understandable why you wouldn't.
Voiced by Ron Perlman.
Really?
Yeah. Ron
Corey.
Perlman voiced Slade.
Corey, next time we have a DC question, ask me that.
Okay. Okay.
Don't tell John. He'll
All
get really
right, well,
annoyed and he'll go "Gah," like that, right? But
Yeah.
it'll be a surprise for him.
Okay. John, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
I will go Marvel this time.
Okay. Before turning to a life of crime, Mysterio was A stuntman, B, a special effects artist, C, a magician, D, a firefighter.
He was a special effects artist.
That is correct. Dylan, would you like a DC or a Marvel question?
Well, I'm on a roll now, aren't I?
Yeah, one is a roll.
I'd be a fool to piss this away. Why don't we go DC?
Okay.
Taking a long time to come up with a question that I thought we already agreed that you would ask me.
Who played Wonder Woman in the 1970s TV series of the same name?
Oh, Linda Carter?
Linda Carter, that is correct.
Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't expect that.
All right.
Where did that come from?
Dylan or John, would you like a DC or
You
a
can't
Marvel
tell me and
question?
John apart. We already did this bit.
I'll have a DC question, please.
You're trying
Okay.
to ride on my coattails.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neo Gotham is the setting for what animated series?
Batman Beyond.
That is correct.
Oof.
That's good. That's good. You get beaten, fair play, you know.
Dylan, that is your name.
Is it
Well, it says Carl Butts.
correct?
Okay. So Carl,
My full
What-
title, please, Corey.
Carl Butts, would you like a DC or a Marvel question?
I would like. Gotta keep the train rolling. Gotta keep that DC train rolling. What's that? The DC train's about to hit a car and get derailed? Well, that's just the way it is. Thousands of people are gonna die, but here we go.
Okay. In Batman the Animated Series, who trapped Batman in a dream world where his parents were still alive and he never became the Caped Crusader?
Ooh.
There are two answers to this. I will take either one of them. Because I think one of them was technically an episode of Justice League.
To somebody who trapped him in a dream world?
Mhm.
Who in Batman has the power to trap people in the dream world? Unless they just made a machine to do it. Right? I'm so rich, I made a machine that can trap Batman in his own dreams. Because that's what the villain would say out loud for no reason. So that the
true.
audience knows what that big machine behind him is for. The big machine with like a bed and like a wee sleepy mask on it. I don't know any like specific Batman. This is just gonna have to be like me picking a Batman villain at random.
Yeah. Pick one at random. Tell me who you get.
Penguin.
Incorrect.
Okay,
John,
good.
would you like to take a guess at either one just for fun?
I think, was it the Riddler? I seem to remember he trapped Batman in some sort of fantasy world in one episode.
No, the answer is the Mad Hatter, if we're going from the Batman TV show. If we're going with the Justice League, it was Mongol and the Black Mercy.
So we were both pretty close. Me and John were pretty close. I would give both of us half a point, really.
All right, so we are 15 questions in. Our scores, John, you have 11 points. Dylan, you have 9.
It's much closer than I thought it would be.
Those DC questions are hurting you guys, is what it is.
If anything, those DC questions have fucking got me to 9 points.
Got you closer.
If it wasn't for the DC questions, I would be dead on arrival.
So, John, would you like a DC or a Marvel movie? Or a Marvel question?
Movie. Give him a Marvel movie.
Yeah. I'll go DC, please.
I'll go Morbius.
In the comic A Death in the Family, what Batman villain became the UN ambassador for Iran, and so therefore it was granted diplomatic immunity?
That would be the Joker.
That is correct. Dylan, would you like a DC or a Marvel question?
Well, I'm going to go DC just so I can get an easy question like that too, Corey.
Okay.
Give me that easy question, please.
What was the comic book that Barbara Gordon got shot by the Joker, causing her to become a paraplegic and give up her role of Batgirl to become Oracle instead?
The comic?
Yes. What is the comic?
The number?
No, just the title.
Come
Shut up.
on.
Detective Comics?
Nope, incorrect. John, you seem to know the answer.
Was it The Killing Joke?
Killing Joke. All right, John, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
I'll go DC again, please.
Okay. Who is the only villain to appear in all 3 of Christopher Nolan's Batman movies?
That would be the Scarecrow.
That is correct.
When I asked for an easy question, Corey, I meant for it to be given to me and not to John 2 times in a row.
Okay. I told you,
So,
it
like,
just comes down who's selecting in what order.
Whenever you're doing
All
your
right.
admin, can you just get that all sorted out? Maybe smooth some things over,
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
I want the easy DC question, but I feel like because John got 2 easy ones in a row, that means statistically I'm gonna get the hard one, and then he's gonna get the easy one. But hey, fuck it, why don't I just go for the DC one?
Gee, stop
You want the
complaining,
DC
would
one?
you?
Yes, give me the DC one. Don't
Okay.
talk me out of it.
Which of the following is not invisible or hidden? Wonder Woman's jet, Wonder Woman's shield, Wonder Woman's lasso, or Wonder Woman's island?
The lasso.
That is correct.
Yeah. I don't like that stall over time thing.
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I'll go DC again, please.
Okay. Who is Bruce Wayne's legal guardian?
Alfred Pennyworth?
That is correct.
Yes. So proud of yourself.
John,
And you should be. You're doing a very good job.
He's doing a great job. Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
DC.
DC, okay. Put the following Arkham video games in order of their release: Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City. Order of release.
This is going to surprise both of you.
Never played them? Interesting, okay.
I have not played them. Can you say them again real quick?
Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City. Would you like me to stop you when you go wrong, if you go wrong?
I think Asylum is the first one.
Okay.
I think Knight's the second one.
Incorrect.
Shit.
Correct. John, do you want to give him the correct order?
Was it Asylum, City,
Knight,
Origins? No, I think Origins came in between, and then Knight was last, maybe?
Origins was last.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's it. I thought Origins was last. I had to get City and Knight in the right order. I didn't do it.
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
I'll go DC, please.
Okay. What is Zatanna's surname?
Oh, man, you said this last week.
Last week.
I think it begins with Z as well.
Okay.
Zatanna... Zathora?
Incorrect. The answer is Zatara Zatanna is her name.
What a terrible name.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
Let's go Marvel for once and just buck the trend.
All right, we'll go Marvel. Dr. Doom went to the same college as A, Tony Stark, B, Peter Parker, C, Reed Richards, D, Bruce Banner.
One would imagine it's Reed Richards.
And that's why you're going to say... No,
Reed
it's Reed Richards.
That's what I'm going to say, Spider-Man.
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
Spider-Man never went to college.
I will go DC, please.
Okay. Who are the original 7 members of the Justice League?
Let's see. Superman.
Okay. We have to get them in the right order.
Superman, Wonder
Woman, Batman, Green Lantern,
okay,
Martian Manhunter,
okay,
The Flash,
okay,
and Who is the last one? Green Arrow?
Carl Potts.
Incorrect. The seventh member was Aquaman.
Fucking Aquaman.
Always Aquaman.
What a prick.
I know, right? He's ruined our lives on many of occasions.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I want to go DC again. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do DC.
DC, okay.
That's going to come back and bite me in the ass, isn't it?
Who founded Arkham Asylum?
Dr. Arkham.
You got, be a little more specific than that.
I don't think I have to. That's the correct answer.
There's been many Dr. Arkhams. There's a particular Dr. Arkham.
One of them founded the asylum.
Well,
am I wrong? Corey, am I wrong?
I mean, here's the thing. There have been a lot of people with the last name Trump, but not all of them have been our president. Yet.
But President Trump was, which would be the correct answer.
All right, so here's our points so far.
Wait, I have an answer. That's it?
That's it. John.
Wait.
John, you have 17 points. Dylan, you have 12. And we're going to have 5 questions left. Yeah.
What was the answer to that question?
Dr. Jeremiah Arkham.
I thought that was the answer.
I don't think I would have got that.
All right.
That would have been one of the answers I came up with.
So, John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I'll go DC again, please.
Okay. The second Dr. Light is A, a man, B, a female, C, transgender, D, an alien.
A female.
That's correct.
Whoa.
Are you familiar with Dr. Light at all?
I have never heard of Dr. Light in my life.
Dr. Light is the professor from Mega Man that creates Mega Man.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I think by this point it's irrelevant, so I might as well just go Marvel.
Okay.
Who cares?
But you'll feel good.
I won't. I never did.
Right. What is commonly believed to be the Black Widow's previous occupation before she was a spy? A ballerina, a military pilot, a thief, or an athlete?
See, this is why I don't feel better. Ballerina is tempting because she's Russian. And I'm like, do you think that that's... Yeah, let's go ballerina. Fucking, who cares, right?
That's correct, ballerina.
None of this matters.
Dylan has entered an existential crisis.
This has been ongoing for at least 5 years.
Okay. John, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
I'll go DC again.
Okay. The Joker was first introduced in what comic? Batman #1, Detective Comics #6, The Killing Joke #1, or Batman #5?
Whoa.
Yes.
Why does he suddenly get a multiple choice question out of all of the other DC that have never, ever had a multiple choice question, including the previous when did this person appear in a DC comic question that I got that did not get a multiple choice question? Listen,
because you were not guessing.
I let a lot of stuff slide. Right. That is Corey. This has gone against everything that's happened in the last hour and a half. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
All right, well, we'll move on. We'll get another question for you then, John.
Admit right now, Corey, look into the camera and admit that is total bullshit.
I mean, I was giving multiple
John
choice
can answer
for
the
that
question.
One because
John's already won, right? Let's look at the numbers here. John's already won. I don't give a fuck about that. Ask him the question, give him the points, but look into the camera and tell the audience. Let them know that that you're pulling some bullshit on them.
Why are you so angry? I don't know the answer to this.
I don't know why you're so angry, Dylan.
Listen,
I thought you guys were all about being good athletes and competitors.
That shit went out the window a long time ago. Listen. No, we've never had a multiple choice question for the DC comics up until what? Right. Question number fucking 48? Like, that's insane. You know it's bullshit. Corey, why?
Yes, I was trying to be nice. To give a number because there was going to be that many. It was open like that.
All of them are open.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Anyway, so why is this the one? Come on.
Then we'll move on.
Come on. Now, look into the camera. Do it. Say it.
Say what?
That's total bullshit.
I will say that it was total bullshit. I was
Thank
just trying
you.
to be a good friend.
To John, who's already winning.
Yes.
And he
John,
won the
who's
last
already-
one. He did win the last one.
No,
Let's
you
be honest,
won.
John definitely won the last one.
You won with the Eminem one.
No, that was a lie. Like that was just a bit we did. John definitely won
Okay.
the last one.
John, how many characters in DC Comics carry a name starting with the word Captain?
Oh man. Oh man. What the fuck? Well, we got Captain Kangaroo, Captain Atom, Captain I don't know.
Boomerang.
Boomerang, yeah.
He's one of them.
They helped him. See?
Yeah.
We're still friends.
I will say 6.
The answer is 15.
Oh, fucking hell.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
Oh, I really want to go for Marvel to try and like
Work your way through.
claw back some kind of dignity. But I feel like the dignity left, I don't know, 50 podcast episodes ago. So, you know what? How many questions are left?
There are 7. Well, technically 7.5.
What's the half?
Well, the half is you. I'm counting them both as question number 1. You get a question. John gets a question. Question number
Okay.
2. You get a question. That way, for me, I'm keeping track that everybody's getting the same number.
Everyone needs a system.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go Marvel.
Okay. Go Marvel. Ghost Rider is known as A, the Guardian Devil, B, the Spirit of Hate, C, the Red Skull, D, the Spirit of Vengeance.
The Spirit of Vengeance.
There you go.
Oh, here comes my dignity. I can feel it. At least I think
John,
that's
would you
dignity.
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
I will go DC, please.
Okay. In what year was Doomsday introduced?
Ooh, that's one that I actually think I know the answer to.
Oh man, I think 1992.
I would have said 1994.
1991 is the correct answer.
Oh, well, at least we were both wrong. That's good.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
Let's go Marvel.
Okay, in Marvel. Deadpool joined the Weapon X program because A, he had incurable cancer, B, he was forced to, C, he thought it would be fun, D, he wanted to fight for what's right.
And party.
Very timely reference there.
Well, we did just mention 1991.
Because he had cancer, right?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
That's correct.
I mean, not that he had cancer. That's obviously terrible.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
No.
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I'll go DC, please.
Okay. All right. I need you to fill in the blanks. In blank day, in blank night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might blank my power, Green Lantern's light. You have 3 words to fill in.
So in Blackest Day, is that the first one?
Incorrect.
Well, fuck this.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
Yeah,
Dylan, would you like a Marvel? Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
Let's go. I've been doing Marvel for a while. Let's do DC again. Get some of them wrong.
Okay. DC Comics has rebooted its characters and their origins. That reboot was most recently called what? We've mentioned it by name a few times. At least I have.
Fuck, they rebooted themselves like 8 times.
This is the most recent one.
That doesn't help.
Good stalling.
Can you? Is that the answer?
No. It was not
Wait,
an
wait.
auditory ride.
Yeah, good luck transcribing that for YouTube.
Yeah. It just starts Oz. It starts in lowercase, then it moves into capital letters, and then back to lowercase.
Mhm.
Big crisis.
Incorrect. The answer is the New 52.
That's normally a crisis.
That time, the crisis was just called Flashpoint.
It's not a crisis.
John, would you like Marvel or DC?
I will go DC again, please.
Okay. The Justice Society of America was created during which war?
World War II?
That is correct.
Yeah.
The second question John got, the answer was World War II.
Yeah.
Comics are really big in World War II. What can you say? John or Dylan, would you like a Marvel or DC?
Weird how they weren't that popular in the American Civil War, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Suspicious. Let's go Marvel.
Marvel, okay. So, who paid Matt Gargan to become the Scorpion? A. Felicia
Jonah
Hardy.
Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson is correct.
Don't even joke yourself. I don't want your multiple choice. I want your multiple choice for the DC questions. What I want.
All right, we have 5 questions left. Our scores are: John, you have 21 points. Dylan, you have 16.
Yeah.
All right. So, John, would you like a Marvel or DC?
I'll go DC again, please.
Okay.
You love rolling that dice.
Hell yeah.
What is Lady Blackhawk's real name?
Fuck, I'm regretting this decision.
Peter Dinklage.
Carl Lutz.
Lady Black.
Carl Stancy.
Carl Stancy. Baby Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
I am
First
gonna
name is
say
Baby.
Sugar Man.
Speaking of Sugar Man, did I ever show you guys? I probably did.
All right. So the answer is Zinda Blake. Zinda Blake.
Dude, me and John could have been like spitting this bird's eye for years. We would never come up with that.
That's why the DC ones are worth 2 points. So, Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I'm gonna go Marvel.
Okay. What did Dr. Pym discover that allowed him to change his size? A. Gamma rays. B. Pym particles. C. Alpha rays. D. Omega particles.
Pym particles.
There you go.
Discovered it and named it after himself because he's an egotistical motherfucker. These are Pym
John,
particles. Delicious.
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I will go DC, please.
Okay.
Radical. I like your commitment to the bit. I bowed out a long time ago. Like, it hurts me too much to keep losing like this. So.
The elongated man is best friends with what superhero?
Oh, what is? Shit.
It's any of them. One of the Green Lanterns.
Do you know who the elongated man is, Dylan?
Oh, do I know who the elongated man is? Of course I know who that person you just said was. Of course.
I don't know. I'll say The Thing.
Wrong company.
I know.
Okay,
you gotta guess somebody.
The answer is Barry Allen,
Man?
the Flash.
Okay. Somebody who's been on the show before.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
John's having so much fun with the DC ones.
Okay.
Maybe I should have a little DC. I've been Marvel for a long time, and I'm Marvel a lot. But maybe I should give a little peek over the wall. Like, what's that DC up to? What are they up to over there?
What's the distinguished competition up to?
And then I'll see it, and I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Back down the wall I go. Ain't going back near that shit.
Okay.
So give me a DC for at least one.
Okay. What country was Lois Lane born in?
Uh-oh. That makes it seem like it's not the obvious answer. Which I would have said was the United States of America. But the fact that you have to ask that question makes me think that she was not born in the United States of America, which is alarming. But then I run the risk of saying something like fucking, Nigeria, and then you're gonna go, the actual answer was United States of America, you idiot, and then I'm gonna look stupid for picking one of the 175 other countries that isn't the United States of America.
I appreciate this journey you're taking us on.
I'm just telling you my thought process,
Sure.
Because I don't know how long this show is. Could probably go longer.
Good.
I don't remember how long our intro was. It was really long. So I don't
Yeah,
remember
no,
how much of that we
we're probably hitting an hour mark right now if we cut the intro.
I doubt that. I'm just gonna stay. You know what? Curveball.
What?
I'm gonna say Canada.
Okay, is that your choice?
Yep.
Dylan was the United States of America. John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
Wow.
How long was that? Did that clip
That
the mic?
was absolutely devastating to watch. I will go for DC, please.
Okay. What is Lois Lane's middle name?
Oh, God damn it.
The one thing we should have looked up was Lois Lane trivia. Fuck me, man.
Is it
Yeah,
Lois Penny Lane?
No.
Oh, that
the
was
answer-
good though.
No, the answer is Joanne.
Of course.
Joanne Lane. That's not a joke.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC question?
Marvel.
Marvel, okay.
I'm not looking over the fence anymore. Fuck you, DC. United States of America. I don't think so.
What was the name of the man in the bowler cap who was a member of the Howling Commandos?
Oh.
Would you like the option? Well, do you want me to answer? Give you the options first, because this is the Marvel question. Do you get the options?
What the fuck is his name? I know what he looks like.
Okay, well, you
that
get,
count?
you
Do I
get
get a point
multiple
for that?
choice. You get multiple choice for Marvel. So it's A. Jasper Sitwell, B. Nick Fury, C. Sam Sawyer, D. Dum Dum Dugan.
That's him.
Dum
Dugan.
Dum Dugan.
That's it. He's got
All
such a
right.
weird name where you're like, it's so distinctive, but also like, if you don't remember it, once you hear it, you're like, that's what it is. But like, it's so weird. Like you can't recall it because it's not like a familiar name,
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I will go Marvel this time.
Okay.
It's better on this side of the fence, John, isn't it?
Yeah, this close to the
DC
end.
is scary. What's going on over there? What the heck?
What vehicle is the Avengers' primary mode of transport? A. A bus. B. The Quinjet. C. The Blackbird. D. The Black Hawk.
It would
I
be
like-
a Quinjet.
I like how you came up with 3 already existing modes of like superhero modes of transport, and then the first one was a
bus.
Not even like the Avengers bus, just a fucking
A bus.
Just they had to wait and like flag that, but like, it's late again. The
All
traffic.
right, Dylan.
We need the bus,
Dylan, would you Marvel or DC?
Just Marvel.
Okay. What member of the Inhumans did Johnny Storm date? A. Medusa. B. Storm. C. The Invisible Woman. D. Crystal.
What? Half these guys aren't even Inhumans.
I told you the Marvel ones were easy.
I thought it was Crystal.
Yeah. That's option D.
It's Storm.
I don't think it is.
It's Storm. Okay.
I don't think it's Storm. Who was number C?
The
Number
Invisible
C.
Woman
That would be weird.
would be weird.
Isn't it Crystal?
That is correct. It is Crystal.
Okay. It's not Storm?
Nope. Now, here's the thing. I have more questions.
Yes.
This is the last question. We can add another 5, though, if you guys are enjoying this.
I'm happy to go on a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So that would be question number 30. We can go to 40.
I'm happy. Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. John, Marvel or DC?
In that case, I'll go DC again, please.
Right. He's trying to fucking hedge his
John,
bet. All right.
what is Lois Lane's shoe size? No.
Oh,
7. I mean, I don't know.
Dr. Kirk Langstrom was seen in what animated DC film? So what's your knowledge of animated DC?
Well, we've already established that he is Man-Bat.
Yep.
But what animated DC film?
And we've already established that he is a doctor.
He has his medical degree.
In being a doctor.
I think it's the famous animated movie, but I can't remember what it's called. Is it Mask of Phantasm or something like that?
Incorrect. The answer is Son of Batman.
Boo ones.
All right. Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
Marvel.
Okay. Iceman is a member of what team? A, the X-Men, B, the Fantastic Four, C, the Invaders, D, the Lady Liberators.
Well, Iceman could fit on the Lady Liberators. So. I am going to say, man. John, you know?
I have no idea.
I guess I'm just going to have to say the X-Men. That's probably the right answer. I mean, everybody's in the X-Men, right?
Yep. That is correct. If you want to hear us talk about Iceman and how boring we find him, check out that episode in the archive.
What? Did we talk about him being in the X-Men on that episode?
I think we did.
Wow.
It came up.
That sounds like a really good episode to listen to, Corey.
Sure does.
Maybe other people should listen to it as well.
Yeah, there we go. Let's pause to advertise the podcast they're currently listening to.
By the way, if you like the Iceman episode, if you like this trivia quiz episode, you're gonna love the other episode we did about trivia quizzes. Yeah. Oh, it's number 50. Yeah, it's in the archives.
It's in there somewhere.
You're gonna love it. Check it. Just look for it.
All right, we are 30 questions in. Our points are currently John at 22.
21? I'm on 21, I thought.
You might have missed a DC or a Marvel one that you got a point for.
I think John's got 23, according to my record.
Dylan, how many you got according to your record?
19.
You're on 18 on mine.
Corey?
I have you at 20. Why is everybody off?
20?
You guys, yeah. Have you guys gotten lost on the fact that DC's at 2 points?
No.
DC's at 2 and Marvel's at 1. I feel like somewhere we're missing something.
Corey's right. We were missing something. I definitely have 20 points. Yep. 100% though. I'm giving myself 20 points. 20 points.
So, John, I have you at 22, and I have Dylan at 20.
I have John at 23.
I have me at 21 and you at 18.
Well, because we give me out of the three of us, I took the highest score, which was 20. I think it's fair that we give John, out of the three of us, the higher score that we had for us, which was 23. 23?
I think that's fair. Is
that fair?
I can do that.
Okay.
So we'll consider this. I'm sure this happens in game shows all the time. This had different answers for how many points everyone had. So we will go with the agreed on 23 for John and 20 for Dylan.
I'm happy with that. John, you happy with that?
That'll do.
John's like, no, right. I want the 23 and I want Dylan to have minus points.
All right. So, John, would you like a Marvel or DC?
I'll go Marvel, please.
Okay. Which superhero was romantically interested in Sue Storm? A, Iron Man, B, Namor, C, Spider-Man, D, Black Panther.
Namor.
That is correct.
Incorrect. The answer is all of them.
That's a lovely lady. Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
Give me a Marvel.
Okay. What was Dum Dum Dugan before he joined the military? A, an actor, B, a circus strongman, C, a policeman, D, a firefighter.
Strongman.
That's correct.
Very close to saying firefighter.
John, would you like Marvel or DC?
I'll go Marvel, please.
Okay. What is the name of Tony Stark's building that the team uses as a headquarters in Marvel Ultimate Alliance? A, Camp Hammond, B, Iron Tower, C, Stark Tower, D, the Shield headquarters.
E, Tony Stark's big house.
Stark Tower?
That is correct. Dylan, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
Give me the Marvel. What is
Okay.
Carnage's real name?
Wyatt Wingfoot is a member of what tribe of Native Americans? A, Wasabi, B, Inuit, C, Aztecs, D, Kiwazi.
Wasabi?
Right now. Yes, that is one of the options.
Why did you
I wanna
pick
point this out.
Wasabi?
This came from proprofs.com. These questions and answers all provided by them.
They have to take a good large look.
They're gonna
at
have to
themselves.
answer for this one. They're gonna have to answer for this one.
Well, who was it?
A, Wasabi, B, Inuit, C, Aztecs, D, Kiwazi.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Inuit. No, I'm not. Wait, am I? Native
Wyatt
Americans.
Wingfoot. Yes, Native Americans.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Inuit.
Incorrect. The answer is Kiwazi.
All right. Fair enough.
John, would you like a Marvel or a DC?
I will take Marvel, please.
Okay. What was Apocalypse's name when he, or not Apocalypse, what was Wolverine's name when he was a member of the Horsemen of Apocalypse? A,
Death.
Rage, B, Death. There you go. Just cut me off. That's very rude of you.
Let
But
him
okay.
finish. Let him finish.
Thank you. Dylan, would you like Marvel or DC?
Let's do DC for a mix-up.
Okay. How did Lady Flash get her super speed?
Oh, I don't know. She fell into a radioactive flash.
This feels like a good opportunity to bring up radioactive jizz.
Oh, no.
Did one of the flashes impregnate her and make her become a Flash?
No. She got it from a mixture of drugs and gene therapy.
Gene therapy, such as
Such as.
the jizz of a Flash.
There you go. John, would you like Marvel or DC?
Marvel, please.
Okay. Daredevil and Elektra first met at what school? A, Columbia University, B, Smallville High, C, Empire State University, D, Harvard University.
Why would it be Smallville?
Is it Columbia?
That is correct.
Well, who is this? Is this that same website?
Yes.
Why would it be Smallville?
They trick answers.
Stupid. Come on.
So-
What the fuck?
So, John or Dylan, would you like a Marvel or DC?
Oh, Marvel.
Okay.
Please.
Weasel's real name is A, Henry Pym, B, Jack Hammer, C, Natalia Romanoff, D, Tom Weasel, E, Tim Weasel.
I don't know. I don't know what Weasel's real name is. Holy fuck. Jack Hammer.
Correct.
Oh my god. For a moment, I'm like, because Jack Hammer sounded familiar, and then I'm like, is it familiar because it's in the Deadpool comics, or is it familiar because it's somebody else called Jack Hammer?
Yes.
I just thought, yeah, that's close enough.
So, John, would you like Marvel or DC?
Why did that one have 5?
I have no idea.
What website was it? Dude, we gotta have some questions. What was the thing? What was the guy we had questions with the last time? Was it the comic resources guy that like made the list?
Yeah, well, no, that was just a list guy. Yeah,
Are we gonna have problems with this guy too?
maybe.
I think so.
Listen.
So,
Well, but making beeps on this show, that's how we
Yeah.
get views. We start picking fights with people.
I mean, Kendrick Lamar just won a bunch of Grammys for a diss track, so I mean, we just have to get in on that too.
Can we write a diss track about him?
Yes. There we go.
Easy.
Did we write a diss track about Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea. He's
Kendrick
really
Lamar
good at
is
it.
a dumbass, right?
He's really good at it, though.
At being a dumbass? Correct. See, this is part of the rap.
Yeah.
John, would you like a Marvel or DC?
I'll go Marvel again, please.
Okay. Edwin Jarvis is the butler to A, Bruce Wayne, B, Charles Xavier, C. Tony Stark. D. Brian Braddock.
Tony Stark.
Okay.
I have a lot of questions about who wrote these.
Yeah. Dylan, would you like Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Okay. Captain Leonid Mackenzie is the father of A. Namor, B. Captain America, C. Captain Britain, D. Iron Man.
Mackenzie. It's not Iron Man. Who was the second one?
Skype agreed with you that it was not Iron Man.
Who was,
It doesn't do it when he wants to do it, but it does
No,
it when he doesn't.
it never does it when I do the actual thumbs up. I'm always like this, and it's like, "Durr," you know. For the people on Spotify, I'm talking about how
Yeah.
sometimes when I just move my fingers, a thumbs up will appear on Skype. Nobody can explain that. This has happened for like 50 episodes, and nobody can explain it.
Anyway, yes.
Do the things again. It's not Tony Stark.
It's Namor, Captain Britain, or Captain America.
It's not Captain America. I feel like it's Namor.
Okay. Is that your guess?
Yeah.
All right, that's correct. Namor Mackenzie is his name.
Weird name. The Mackenzie's I think Mackenzie's like a very British surname.
Yeah.
Namor, I would argue. John, you live in the mainland UK, of course. You might know this more. But I wouldn't have said Namor was a very British name. Maybe it is.
I don't think I've heard it shouted on the streets at all.
Hey, fucking Namor! You know,
So,
that's it.
would you like our point tally so far? I'm actually really nervous to say this now because I have no idea if we're even going to match up again.
Okay.
John, how many points do you have?
Well, with these new adjusted points, I've got Dylan on 23 and myself on 28.
That's what I have
Okay.
too. All right, cool.
All
We're in
right.
agreement. All right, we have 5 more questions to go. Dylan, you're down by 5. John, would you like a Marvel or DC?
Oh.
I'll go Marvel again, please.
Okay. The Vision is an android created by A. Reed Richards, B. Tony Stark, C. Ultron, D. Hank Pym.
Ultron, baby.
That is correct. Dylan, would you like a Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Okay. Fing Fang Foom is an alien from A. Krypton, B. Maklu 4, C. Mars, D. Vulcan.
DC, please. No?
Nope. Unfortunately, we are at the point of no return.
What's really funny is I was like, I think I know the answer, and then none of the things you
Didn't
said.
come up.
Mars?
Incorrect. The answer is Maklu 4.
Well, how did I not get that? John, did you know that?
Yep.
Of course you did. It's easy to say that now once he said the answer.
What's the answer? John, would you like Marvel or DC?
I'll go Marvel again, please.
Okay. How many rings of power does the Mandarin possess?
10.
Okay.
I would have said 10. Is that correct?
Yeah, that would be 10, yes. Dylan, would you like Marvel or DC?
Let's go DC to throw a curveball into this.
Okay.
A little bit of action. You know, maybe I'll creep up on him. You don't know.
Maybe. True or false?
We know.
True or false? V for Vendetta is considered a DC Comics film.
Yes.
Is that your answer? True?
Yeah, true.
False. V for Vendetta was published by Vertigo, so it is not considered a DC Comics film.
Right, but isn't that like closely associated with DC?
I mean, at one point, yes, but no longer. And they were considered a separate imprint.
I mean, I know that it was Vertigo, but I thought that, like, given the way that those kind of like studios, not studios, but like the two companies are like kind of like, well, whatever, doesn't matter. I got it wrong. I'm only justifying why I got it wrong. Like, who cares, right?
John, would you like Marvel or DC?
I'll go DC this time.
Okay. What is the supervillain alias for Thomas Blake?
Thomas Blake.
Darby Allen.
Oh, I don't know. It's not ringing any bells. As a
Optimus Prime.
Batman villain. Let's go. Is it? Captain Boomerang?
That's who I was gonna guess.
Incorrect. It is Catman.
Oh,
Catman.
we were kind of close.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or DC?
DC, please.
Okay. True or false?
What's with all the true or false?
Well, I mean, true or false. It's not the same. It's not getting multiple choice. It is this a true statement or a false statement?
Yeah, it's 50-50.
I mean, we
can
can jump.
The way
I mean,
I
we can
did
jump.
to you
We can
earlier,
go to a different one. We'll do it. We'll jump.
John, if you get really heated about it, Corey will change his mind. But if you don't get heated about it, if you just say like, "Oh,
good,"
like you have to get really into it, and he'll change.
When he is not in his Martian form, John Jones is an undercover. What is his identity? If he is not in his alien
yes
form,
or no?
What is he? No. What is his identity if he is not in his Martian form?
I feel like you've changed this question to accommodate John's needs.
No, I didn't. There's options, but I'm not giving those options to you.
Okay, but you also said this was a yes or no question, a true or false question, and that has changed as well.
So I changed it because I didn't get to say
this here, Corey.
No, I didn't get to say the true or false question because John interrupted me on that. This is a different question entirely.
He didn't even he just that's all it had. It doesn't take anything to persuade you to change your questioning. I did a whole thing for 20 minutes.
We're gonna change the question again. Cicada is a villain of which Flash?
The third one.
No. See, you could have potentially gotten that one, but you didn't because you wanted to fight. So we moved on.
What was the other one?
Which one? There were two different ones ahead of you.
I don't know what the last one, the one before that.
The Martian
Well, you didn't let me ask them.
Yeah, that one.
What was he?
What was his job?
What?
Yeah, he's a car wash man. Wash cars.
Nope.
What was the question before that?
Of the three women who've been the Cheetah, have they all been a villain of Wonder Woman?
No.
It's true.
All right. Well, anyway. Anyway, John, would you like a Marvel or DC?
John,
it's going so well with DC. I'll go DC.
I was gonna say, John, if you want just an easy ride, pick Marvel because whatever happens in DC, I'm gonna kick a stink up about it just to be a dick.
There you go.
So you may as well just pick Marvel. Just you've won already, dude. It's not even it's not even close.
When were the Fatal Five introduced?
When
were the Fatal
year?
Five? Yeah.
So Dylan gets a 50-50 question, and
he did get a 50-50 question because you made me change it.
50-50 question.
No, you got one
very
before
specific that I did not get a 50-50 question.
You got a 50-50 question before that.
I did not. That wasn't real.
That you got wrong. That you were very smug about because you knew the answer.
Yes. Okay.
Exactly. It didn't matter to you because you got it wrong.
All I'm saying is I've got to choose from every single year that's ever been.
Yes, but I would also say that the last question that I had changed 3 times. So
you are responsible for one of those changes. You were responsible.
Just answer the question. Corey, change the question for him.
Well, change the question. How tall is Lobo?
7 foot tall.
Close. He's 7'6".
Pretty close. No cigar.
Dylan, would you like a Marvel or DC?
Oh, obviously Marvel. Fuck DC. That's just problems. I don't want those problems. That one extra point has caused a rift between me and John that we will never be able to close. I'm going to try to repair it with just Marvel questions, but honestly, I don't know if our friendship is going to survive this.
Spider-Man was talked into creating the Spider-Mobile by the advertising firm of A. Carter Lombardo, B. Max Schreck, C. Reed Richards, D. Maxwell Lord.
Wow, that's a good one. We were slacking these guys off earlier. Give these guys props for that one.
That's a good one.
That's a really good question.
This one's easy.
Shut the fuck up. Well, like if you say it's easy, it means that it's probably Reed Richards because that's the only one I've heard of, and because they had the Fantastic Car, they were probably like, "Why don't you get a Spider-Mobile?" Because I don't know who the other three are. Who the other three?
Carter Lombardo, Max Shrek, or Maxwell Lord.
Yeah, fucking why not just Reed Richards? Why not?
So
Incorrect.
Max Shrek is from Batman Returns. Maxwell Lord is a DC villain.
DC.
And if it's not Reed Richards, then it must be whatever
Carter
the other
Lombardo.
one is.
Who is that? Like, what the fuck?
It's just an
An
advertising
advertising guy.
Some fucking guy that I've never heard of.
Yeah. All right. Here's our last question. Our score so far is John with 30 and Dylan with 23.
Can my last question be worth 10 points?
What I will say is we're going to make that happen. We're going to say the last question is worth 10 points. It could be winner takes all. And I will purposely try to find the hardest question I can find. But the caveat is they have to be DC question.
Ugh.
I'll take that.
With that?
I'll take that gamble.
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
Well, I was just breathing.
No, the thumbs up came up.
Oh.
And I was like, I had my hands below the camera and the thumbs up came up. I'm like, come on, what the fuck? Do I have to cut my hands off? What's going on here, man? John, you're fine. You can keep breathing. Don't worry about it. I'll allow you to keep breathing.
All right. I will. So I have. All right. So John, because you won the coin flip, question A or question B?
I'll go question A, please.
Question A. Okay. Question A is, who killed Maxwell Lord?
Oh. I feel like I know this, but well, I know he's a Wonder Woman villain, so I'll just go Wonder Woman.
That is correct.
Oh yes.
So, Dylan, do you want to ask your question just to get your question just to say that you did?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Who gave Dick Grayson the name Nightwing?
Wonder Woman.
No, Superman.
Well, I think I'd get a couple of points. I think you should get 12 points for that. I still lose.
Yeah.
So what are our final scores, John?
So I think
40
for me, and then 23 for Dylan.
23, pretty respectable.
That's the gentleman's 23.
A lovely, respectable 23.
All I'm saying is,
if you're in
the 40 questions and I got 40 points.
If you're in the roulette table, always bet on 23.
There you go.
Yeah. Otherwise, this happens.
Yep, there you go. You get aggressively kissed.
I had to put it in there at the end of it. Anyway, this was fun. I really liked some of those questions. Some of those questions I did not like, but I liked the kind of like the gamble, the like 2 points for DC out of your comfort zone kind of thing.
Yeah.
It also has exposed significantly how little I know about A, Marvel, B, DC.
What was Lisa Snart's profession?
Carpenter.
John?
Lisa Snart was
bus driver.
What's the freeze guy? That's
you learned. Yeah, so was she on Flash?
Sister. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But I don't know what her profession was. Like burglar.
She was
trombone
ice
player.
Skater.
I almost said that.
Yeah.
God damn.
She becomes the Golden Glider.
Yes, of course.
Hey, according to comic, how much does Gorilla Grodd weigh?
400 pounds. That's not right. He weighs less than the Big Show. That's probably not right.
I'd say it's more. I'm gonna say like 500.
It's got to be more than the Big Show. It's got to be more than the Big Show. But are you taking my first answer? What?
It was 600.
Okay. What did you say?
600.
Well, that
John got it right.
So I would give him the points for that. Fair enough.
One that I just think you guys would find fun. How many speedsters are there?
17.
I mean, it depends. Does Superman count as a speedster?
Yes.
I mean, does he?
Yes.
I don't know.
Does
The
he
answer,
speed?
the answer, by the way, because the DC ones there are multiple choice options. I was just removing them to add to the challenge of it.
Thank you.
The multiple choice options on this one are 45, 4, way too many to count, 52. The answer is
C.
it's way too many to count is the answer. I thought that was fun.
I said 17 because I'm like that's a high number of speedsters, and then the first one you said was like 45. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. 17 is not right.
So I will tell you there were a lot of different other quizzes I was looking at. Some of them I was like, I would like to use it, but I felt like it would be mean because it didn't accurately separate the definition of what a comic was, because it was asking questions about like Popeye the Sailor and like Beetle Bailey and like Sunday morning like comic strip questions.
Yeah.
And I don't know how up to date you guys are on your Prince Valiant lore, you know?
I love Popeye.
You have good
That's
chicken.
just between me and Popeye, though. Don't tell
Olive
Olive
oil can't find out. Just can't find out.
You go real pissed. They have a kid together. I'm like, fuck, I don't care. What?
No, you did that time. Your thumb was up that time.
I was like that, you know,
Skype agrees
gesturing
to this
away from the
extramarital
screen
affair.
with my thumb as if to say, get out of town, was what I did. You know, I don't
Skype
think
supports the extramarital affairs.
if you're listening to this on Spotify, there's gonna be a lot of points where they're like, he did it, or there it is, and you're not gonna understand what it means. It's because a thumb pops up on my screen a lot, and nobody can really explain why that happens.
That's true.
Tell Skype to stop.
You did it again. All right. So, John, where are you at in your movie watch for the year so far?
I am currently up to 118.
118. Very nice.
Yeah.
What was your most recent film?
It was Yentl.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Is it
Yes.
good?
I mean,
I've
no.
heard so much.
It's a lot of Barbara Streisand singing like inner monologues about being
A Jewish boy?
yeah, basically. And it's a bit weird.
Okay, fair
Well,
enough.
So, if people wanted to hear your further thoughts on Yentl, where can they go to find them?
They can find them on Letterboxd at Big John Bowski, all one word.
And Dylan, what's going on in the world of Carl Butts, Carl Stancy, and Captain Explodey?
What's happened in the world of Carl Butts? Well, that's a loaded question right there. A lot of butts going on in the world of Carl Butts. Not a whole lot. I've been writing the second book. I don't know when it's coming out. But the first book is available for purchase if you'd like to. It's available on Amazon. If you Google The Wonderful World of Captain Explodey, you can find it. You should probably not Google it. You should probably put it into the Amazon search bar directly and then just bypass Google completely. And it's up there. Honestly, I'd rather not put my ebooks on Amazon because it's a horrible, soul-crushing website that has destroyed the planet. But that's just the world we live in. Nothing we can do about it. And you can buy it on hardbook, paperback, or ebook.
There you go.
Actually, I don't think it's available on hardback. I have to double check that. But it is available on paperback and as an ebook for a very affordable price. So if you don't buy it, you're really an idiot. You should buy it. You really should.
There you go.
I need to buy soup for me and my children. They're very hungry.
How many of your stories involve knowing the birthplace and weight and size of Lois Lane?
4.
Oh, that's
Which
good.
makes it embarrassing that I didn't get it.
Well, I mean, I admired that your dedication to her character, though.
But some of them are from the second book, so I've split them up
Oh,
over. You
there you
know,
go.
it's not.
I mean, that's
And
why.
I'm
'cause
actually
it's in the
writing a
second
book. I'm actually writing a third book about like superhero stories, because I realized a lot of the stories I was writing were about like heroes or villains or stuff like that. So I thought I'll just compile the hero villain stories into a separate book, and I'm gonna have a whole that's actually quite relevant. I should focus on that book more because that's quite relevant to our show.
Yeah.
I probably got about 30 stories. I like to have 50. I think 50 is a good. If you're writing short stories, 50 is a good number for like a book. So I probably have about 30 stories of like hero villain, short stories on the go. So that's a work in progress as well. So some second book is going to come out this year. It's either the proper second book or the Heroes and Villains storybook. We'll see what happens.
Sounds very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I have my other show, Large Little Cup. It's moving around and doing stuff. People are listening, which is always nice. I would promote us on Instagram, but I got all of our stuff off of Instagram because I don't want our shit to be associated with the Zuckerberg and Meta and all that nonsense.
Understandable.
We're also not on Twitter or X or whatever. There is a Blue Sky that we are on. So if you're using Blue Sky as a social media platform that so far is not tied to anybody terribly shitty that I'm aware of. So there you go there.
Not yet.
Not yet. So you can find Smark Avengers on Blue Sky. Gail Simone is also on Blue Sky, and she's a very lovely follow.
And she loves us.
She does, maybe.
Corey, can you get in touch with her and be like, dude, I think you'd love the show?
I'll send her a DM. It'd be like, hi, I know that when a white man sends you a DM, it's usually not good, but check out our show.
What about 3 white men?
Well, there you go.
That's a party.
Please, don't worry. The attachment photos are not what you think. It's a thumbnail. It's a thumbnail.
But also, there's been episodes of the show where I've talked quite fondly about Gail Simone.
Yeah.
So, like, clip that and then send that to her.
Put it to her. Yeah, maybe we can get her. Maybe we can talk her into coming onto the show.
If
Friend
you
of the
can
show,
pay,
Gail Simone.
if you can pay her to be on the show, because I sure as fuck can't.
We'll find out. We'll crowdsource it.
Can you afford it?
I'm gonna say no.
Get Gail on the show. Hashtag.
Let's get it started. Let's get a movement going. Does Blue Sky do hashtags or is that just X?
They do hashtags.
And let's get it started, baby. Let's get that Gail Simone on the Smark Avengers podcast. Let's get it going everywhere. Let's put it everywhere.
Yes, there we go. All right, but that'll do us for now. So we will see you in the future. Have fun out there. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.